Hi everybody! Today let's join Captain Discovery as we explore the secret behind the door of one of the largest Nutella factories in the world. The secret behind the rich and delicious flavor of Nutella lies not only in its natural ingredients, but also in the meticulous production process, which combines modern technology with traditional secrets. Hit subscribe and join us at Captain Discovery for thrilling adventures. History of Nutella. Nutella, a product of Ferrero, was invented by Pietro Ferrero in Italy in 1946. Initially, the product was called Gianduat and was made from hazelnuts, sugar, and a small amount of cocoa. By 1964, the product was renamed Nutella and began to be mass-produced as a spread for bread. Nutella was introduced to the US market in the late 1980s and quickly became a popular product. Production process. Let's take a closer look at the factory to understand what makes Nutella's success formula. One, ingredient harvesting. Cocoa harvest. The golden rays of sunlight gently filter through the cocoa trees, blending with the vibrant colors of the cocoa pods, creating a picture full of vitality. A gentle breeze carries the subtle aroma of ripe cocoa pods. This is when West African farmers begin their cocoa harvesting journey. Ripe cocoa pods with yellow or deep red colors are carefully cut from the trees by the farmers. Hand harvesting is preferred by farmers here to reduce the rate of crushed cocoa beans. The cocoa beans are then split to extract the inner seeds. What do you think the farmers will do next with these cocoa beans? These cocoa beans will be gathered and taken back to the warehouse for fermentation. Cocoa fermentation helps develop the flavor and reduce the bitterness of cocoa beans. The cocoa beans are placed in large bins and fermented for 2 to 7 days before being dried. Now the cocoa beans are sun-dried directly to remove moisture. The smell of dried cocoa reminds me of a combination of bitterness and sweetness, creating a complex and enticing flavor. Nutella only purchases raw cocoa beans and nuts, which are then transferred to processing plants in Italy and Germany and directly supplied to their factories. Hazelnut Harvest. The second ingredient that contributes to the distinctive flavor of Nutella is hazelnuts from the Longhi region of Italy. For a moment, Let's leave the land of West Africa and head to Italy to harvest hazelnuts. Palm oil harvest. Temporarily leaving the beautiful country of Italy, we'll go to Malaysia and Indonesia to harvest palm oil. Afterward, this palm oil must be transported by cargo ships within 24 hours to ensure the production of the best palm oil for Nutella. Each sterilized tank can hold up to 33 tons of palm fruit bunches. In this machine, palm oil is sterilized with high-pressure steam. After sterilization, the palm oil is separated from the fruit and put into the press. Here, they are crushed to extract the flesh and produce oil. The oil is then separated from water and impurities by gravity and collected for use. An interesting fact about palm oil in Nutella is that it is odorless and has a neutral taste. Finally, the oil is transported to the Nutella factory. Milk harvest. Skim milk powder sourced from fresh milk is also one of the secrets contributing to the delicious flavor of Nutella. The milk is transported by tankers to the factory and undergoes strict quality checks. Additionally, the expert team will conduct internal tastings regularly to assess the color, freshness, smell, and taste of the milk samples. Sugar harvest. The sugar used to process Nutella consists of 75% beet sugar and 25% cane sugar. After harvesting, beets or cane are transported to processing plants, washed, and then cut into thin strips to facilitate juice extraction through a heat process. The extracted juice is then refined. Finally, the sugar is also transported to the Nutella factory. Two, processing. Processing cocoa beans. The first step in the processing process is to handle cocoa beans. When at the factory, cocoa beans must undergo strict quality control and food safety procedures to assess their physical, chemical, and microbiological properties. The cocoa processing process includes several stages. The first stage is preliminary drying. Next is husking. Cocoa beans are placed in a large grinder. This stage separates the husk from the bean to turn cocoa beans into cocoa nibs. The nibs are treated with alkali, then roasted to create flavor and color, then ground into cocoa mass. By pressing the cocoa mass, cocoa butter is separated from the cocoa cake, then continuously ground and turned into cocoa powder, an essential ingredient for making Nutella. Processing hazelnuts. At the same time, the factory will process hazelnuts. Upon arrival at the factory, experts also conduct rigorous testing through chemical, physical, and microbiological analyses. Then, specialized machines roast hazelnuts batch by batch of the same size, right next to the Nutella production line. Every day, specialists conduct checks at each processing stage to ensure that the flavor, aroma, and consistency are always at their best. 3. Mixing ingredients. Ingredients such as hazelnut powder, cocoa powder, sugar, palm oil, and skim milk powder are ready. Workers pour them into a large industrial mixer to create a homogeneous mixture. Four, refinement. After the first mixture is completed, the resulting mixture goes through a refining machine, where it undergoes a process to ensure a smooth and creamy texture like cream. Now the refining is complete. Five, packaging. Automated systems fill glass jars with the mixture and seal them tightly. Finally, the jars are labeled and neatly packed into boxes, ready for distribution to stores. Six, environmental protection issues. In addition, the factory also recycles glass jars to reduce the amount of waste discharged into the environment. Thanks for exploring the Nutella production process with us. If you're amazed by the blend of technology and craftsmanship we showcased, like, share, and comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to Captain Discovery for more interesting journeys.